It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Buccaneers and the boys, and it's coming up next.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And that will lead to a second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here comes Otten in motion. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down and 9. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate. But regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They put Pickens in motion. Second down, Prescott. That's caught by Lamb.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third and a yard. operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Throwing is Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Baker to throw. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. First and 10. Now Prescott. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's good for 27 and a first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Motion man set right. On 2nd down, Baker. Throw across his body is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They send Godwin in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Prescott now. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Levante David doing his work on defense. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dak to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st down, Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw is Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. The handoff, it's Irving. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They go play action with Mayfield. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Second down throw for Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. 3rd and 6. Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Baker. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. That one taken in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are back in this one. It's 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Pistol now for Prescott. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On second down, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Prescott now. Toward the sideline. That's pulled in by Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Bucs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. Second and 7. A give. This is Irving. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Right back to Irving. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. One of the tight ends motions right. On 2nd down, Baker. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Back deep, Trey Palmer. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And a short pickup past the 25. Second down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Slot receiver headed right. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Now Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a second down throw for Prescott. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That is hauled in at the 5. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
3rd and goal for Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Up the middle they go. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll go again here with Irvin. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Prescott now. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. They'll throw again. Dak. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The Bucs offense ready to take over once more. They're in tremendous starting field position after the kick return. They start with 1st and 10 up beyond midfield. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.